Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling. Shall we see what's going on our lovely little island of Fawnhollow today? As we saw Mira walking around, the newest member. It's not a club. The newest villager who's moved in to Fawnhollow, our little island. And what we're going to do today, I don't know. Do I even know what I'm doing any day anymore in Animal Crossing? I'm just slowly trying to build up some pretty looking island, but realising I don't have the furniture requirements for some of my ideas, but still. Hello everyone, right now in Fawnhollow, it's 5:15 PM on Saturday, January 23rd, 2021. Nothing to really speak of today, as per usual. Well, I shouldn't say as per usual, because we had visitors in our campsite for like 2 out of the past 5 days or something, which is kind of exciting. And of course we had Mira move in, so that was another day of announcements. And Fuchsia moved out one day, so you know, it's like 4 out of 5 days of announcements. That's like bucking the trend, if anything. The fact that we got nothing going on today. My style savvy dear, to be truly fashionable, one must think of less obvious and even unseen details. I've sent you a little something few will see, but you will know to be fair. Wear them with pride. Earrings? There's no earrings in this game, are there? Country socks. That makes sense. Who do we need to give presents to? We need to give presents to Bruce, because we got it from Jake and Raymond, and oh, just Bruce actually, because Mira we probably can't give presents to. Of course, it's Saturday. KK Side is here. Bruce. Gra. I kind of forgot I've set your saying as Gra, which I don't even know. That doesn't make any sense, but still. At some point, I need to look up that guide on how to make a rock farm again in Animal Crossing. I say it again. What the heck is your house, Mira? What? Where is your radio? Oh, it's there. It's hidden behind your... What? This is the strangest house I've ever seen. It is... Oh, so it's meant to be a theatre? I guess... Oh, this is like an actress like stage sort of thing, and it's all set as dinosaurs? What? What? Why are the chairs so close to the front of a stage? Maybe it's possible there's more stuff in a house. It's just that, you know, when they're crafting stuff, something, the crafting table of course takes up space and has things need to be moved around because of it. Yeah, that's a very interesting house. I mean, you do you, Mira. Who am I to criticize? Not criticize, but comment on your own styling decorations when my house is whatever. I don't even know how I've decorated my house right now. Okay, so we don't really need to give out gifts. What do we even need to do? I guess we'll sort out the flowers. Oh, we need to farm the rocks. That's right. Sort out the flowers, farm the rocks, and then we'll continue trying to decorate this rock farm area. Good evening, Vivian. Make sure that we actually talk to our villagers each and every day, otherwise I'll start feeling lonely. So what have I been up to today? Not really much. I've been a bit lazy, to be honest. Mostly playing games, if anything. Who is this? Hello, Raymond. Oh, konnichiwa was a mistake. A little bit of programming, a little bit of drawing. Not much either way. But I don't know. I've got some medicine now that I was meant to pick up ages ago, but I've now got for... Well, I don't know. Let's maybe not go into my medical history and whatnot. I don't know. My hands are really cold, actually, just before I started recording this. Now they're still kind of cold. Anyone else get this, like, extraordinary cold hands? Oh, that was a big time jump. Don't mind me. I don't even know why I ran up here. Anyway, what was I saying? Sounded like my hands were cold? Because they're still kind of cold. Actually, it's more like the fingertips are cold. What am I doing? Oh, sorting out flowers. That's right. Yeah, it's like my fingertips are cold, but like my palms aren't. Or are they cold? It's hard to tell. How do you tell if a body part's cold or not? Because you always have to touch it against another body part. But if that body parts are different, it's also cold, you know? Does it also feel cold? These are the weird moral quandaries which humanity has to resolve to get anywhere. Not really. Who cares? Basically, it's the story of that. Who cares if your hands are cold and what it means? Does it mean anything? Not really. I guess I'll just be plopping these blue flowers down. Getting that blue and white, I was gonna say spreadsheet. Spreadsheet's the wrong word. What's it? Tiling pattern going in this wintry section. I guess we should move the white ones as well. Why are the white flowers over here? Over here. There's not really much room. Oh, another green mum. How many green mums do we need? We need, let me think about it. We need 3 of them in the park, I think. We need to see 1. Oh, where we can even put them? Do we put them in between pinks? In which case we need 1, 2, 3. Still 3. And I guess we can move the lanterns to put them here. And here? I don't know. Here? I don't know. Wherever there's space, basically, put a green one. So 1, 2. I don't know. Isn't that kind of weird that there's just a space here? Maybe I should move a lamp here. Because you can't even see it here. How does this look? What do you mean there's no room? You might say it's rather crowded here, but, you know, that's just how parks be sometimes. This looks really strange. Okay, let's put this back. We'll just say the green mum and the lantern switch places or something. I don't know. Still need to think of a good path to replace this with. I never noticed you can see all the footprints of them in that mud path over there in the top left. Huh. Would you look at that? Anyway, so we've got all the flowers. We need to actually water them before we leave. Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack, which by the way, not recommended. Yeah, my fingers are like really cold. Anyone else always have really cold hands for whatever reason? I mean, I feel like I wash my hands a lot, which is why my hands end up being very cold on numerous occasions, but I'm not sure if that's a good enough reason. Not that I particularly need a reason to have cold hands. It's just sort of like I was going to say bodily function, but that's probably a strange way of putting it. A bodily response to the temperature. I don't know. But it's like that old, I guess not all that old. What's the word? Conception. Conception's not the right word. Myth? I guess myth. That you lose most of your body heat for your head. So that's why you're meant to wear a hat in winter. Which is not true. If you don't know. You lose body heat equally through any an equal rate through any exposed skin, because that's just how it works. And the whole reason why that misconception, there we go, started up from is because it's what I've been told. I don't actually know if it's true, because, you know, it's just a funny story or whatever that I've been told by a science teacher once, and then never bothered to fact check and just took it as gospel from then on. Which is probably not the best way you should go about understanding facts. You should probably, you know, like check them to make sure they're correct. But still, it's apparently the science they conducted to do a study of measuring heat loss or something in humans. I think we were like testing the capabilities of some coat or something, or like winter clothing of some sort. The test subjects were not given hats, or maybe even socks as well or something. I think they were just wearing the coats. So there's no surprise when we got results back from the heat loss experiment. It was like, oh wow, our testers seem to be losing a lot of heat through their head and their feet. I was like, well, I guess that's kind of bound to happen if they're leaving it exposed, you know? It's not really much of a surprise to anyone. Purple rose here. What we can do with this purple pansy. Private pansy. What's that reference? Oh, that's a Minus Penny reference. That's not what I meant. I meant, Private Peaceful. There we go. Oh, we have too many red pansies. Don't know what to do with them. I guess we'll just sell this one. So I want an equal distribution of all of them. We forgot to harvest a rock up there. Let's go do that real quick. Or do we need to customize our shovel first? We might need to customize our shovel. Let's go do that first, I guess. Yeah. I feel like I've always had, like, extraordinarily cold hands, for whatever reason. Just, we can customize this. What does this look like? I don't know what this is. Oh, it's this thing. Always had rather extraordinarily cold hands, for whatever reason. Even not during the winter months, although I guess it's a winter month right now, so that sort of just like exacerbates the problem. I never know why, but I assume it's because I wash my hands quite often. And you know, washing your hands with cold water tends to make you have cold hands, if anything. Because it's a funny thing about UK, or maybe it's just England, I don't know in particular, that we have separate hot water and cold water taps rather than one mixed tap, which seems to be much more common in the Americas, or United States, or whatever. But a snowfog? Yeah, can't be bothered. So rather than getting warm water to wash our hands with, you either just like wait for hot water just like start warming up, or you just use cold water. And I just have always used cold water, which is probably why my skin ends up being so dry, or at least it used to be. My hands used to be super dry back in secondary school. I remember that, like super chafed on my back. Now I use obviously a cream to help mediate that fact. A Rincon. KK Watch. I think we had this one before, so I was scratching my upper lip. KK Watts? Yeah, it seems like something we got. KK Jazz, Metal, Safari, Samba, Tango, My Place, Rock and KK. Those are the only ones we got left. Not many. Oh, I guess we can have a KK Slider concert today as well. Why not? Haven't had one for a while. So I guess we'll just put this stuff away. Throw it away. Forget. Oh no, we need to harvest the rocks first. I keep forgetting. Go harvest the rocks, and then we put stuff away, and then we build stuff from the stone we got. I don't know what other stone recipes there might be. There could be quite a few. But if there's not, there's not. It kind of looks like shards of our shovel are breaking off, which is a little bit concerning, but I think that's just the bluish looking shadows on the rocks as you hit them. What was I saying? Yeah, cold hands. Why isn't there an expression to cold hands as cold feet, you know? Which I believe if you get cold feet, it's like you, I don't really know. Isn't it somewhere like, you get cold feet means you're like too scared to do something? Too apprehensive? I don't know if scared's really something which is tied into it much more than just not doing something, you know? If you don't know something, as I always say, look up the answer. Cold feet expression. It's a phrase which refers to a person not going through with an action, particularly one which requires long-term commitment due to fear, uncertainty, or doubt. Okay, so it's a sort of fear-esque, but not committing to something. You know, don't get cold feet unless you have perpetual cold feet, or you're like, I don't know, a penguin or something. I'll be honest, not my finest joke. I'll say about 90% of my jokes are not my finest jokes. Maybe even higher. Do we need about a centipede? I don't know. Maybe I should catch it anyway. Because I honestly can't remember if we've... Oh, don't know, it's gone. I honestly can't remember if we got a centipede statue or not. Figurine even, model. Statue isn't really the right word for it. Imagine having a large centipede statue must have been absolutely horrifying. Yeah, but if there's an expression for cold feet, why isn't there one for like cold hands or whatever? What would cold hands mean? So if cold feet is like you can't move, you're frozen in inaction because of being paralysed by fear or some sort of doubt or anxiety. So cold hands, you know, I guess cold hands would be along a similar vein and be like not doing something because I'm out of fear or something, you know? But I will say, every time I have cold hands, it's really hard to do things. If my hands are shivering, you know, not much feeling in them. Well, there's feeling, but it's just like a cold hand feeling. It's very different from a warm hand feeling. Oh, we don't need money. Let's catch a centipede. You know? Like, it's very hard to do precise things. Like, I used to study electronics back in school, which is like working with like circuit boards and that sort of thing. It requires like, sometimes it requires a bit of a steady, precise hand to put the wire you need in the right place or whatnot. I guess we've only got one rock left and it's up here. I suppose we can start digging up these things as well. We still have our bell trees, which I'm not sure what we're going to do with them, to be honest. We still have them somewhere down at the south area, but we're not going to be decorating this main island for quite a while, is my assumption. Is this one step too close? It's really hard to tell with a hitbox. The collision box, I should say, of Stonehenge there. Let's just shove these out a little bit and have a little glance. Do we have a centipede? Doesn't look like we have a centipede, just mainly butterflies and dragonflies. Which, I might add, are rather pretty. No, cold hands does make it very hard to do very precise things. So maybe an expression about cold hands, it could be like, similar to not committing to something if you've got cold feet, because you're not diving in, is like a failure to do a precise thing because of your own fear or whatever. You know, maybe cold hands is actually a phrase in the first place. I've just never looked it up. It could exist. I shouldn't write it off so quickly if I don't know whether it exists or not. We got some things to sell. What's this recipe for? Steel flooring, we already got that. I think. If we don't, whoops. Come on. Just takes a few seconds to check it. But I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I checked it already and saw I didn't have it. That's me loading here. Let's see. It's a Google. That's how you spell Google. Gafo. Cold hands. Expression. It's a curious saying, cold hands, warm heart. It proposes that people whose hands are usually cold actually have kind and loving personalities. Oh. Well, I do flatter myself, apparently, with my cold hands. What a strange expression. I've never heard that before. As people with warm hands aren't reputed to have cold hearts. There is no counterpart, I see. A more social explanation. What's it saying about cold hands? What is going on? Cold hands, warm heart, meaning in Cambridge Dictionary. Said someone with cold hands in order to stop them from being embarrassed. I've never heard this before. Maybe I should start saying it. Smart vocabulary. Wow, translation of cold hands, warm heart into Chinese traditional. Shou Bing Xing Er. Is that Bing? Or is that Liang? That's probably Liang. Wai Chun Lung. Wait, why it is that's Lung? What's this? Hold on. Now I'm testing my Chinese skills. As we put this stuff up. Put in storage, I nearly dropped it. But my muscle memory had me there. Yeah, it is Liang. Oh, wait, hold on, I got it right. It says Shou Liang Xing Er, which means, I suppose, cool hand rather than cold hand. Oh, we didn't sell this flower. Oh, whatever. Let's withdraw all the stones we got in our storage. Wai Biao Lung Dan Dan Xing Chang Er. I don't know what this means. You know what? Close that. Get out of it. Cambridge Dictionary, you're distracting me. Oh no, I just opened Spotify by accident. Get out of it, Spotify. Don't have Spotify Premium. Do we have a centipede? Ready, let's see. Just a one. Gosh, keep having to pause. The sunset is very much over now. Look at the sky. The night sky. Alright. What sort of rocks do we got? And do we want to make? How many? Why do we have so many favourites? Alright. Start clearing some of these out. Which of these do we not need? Guess we can keep that there. Don't need this anymore. Don't need that. Don't need a birdhouse. Probably don't need another stone arch. Do we have any other rocks? Might as well look. I don't imagine we do, but I mean, a bird bath is kind of stone-esque. guess it was a well, but they're much more watery, aren't they? It's not quite what we're going for. Yeah, I guess these are the only rocks. I'm surprised there's not like a big rock. I mean, there's Stonehenge, but like Stonehenge is a bit of a strange big rock rather than something we particularly wanted. So I think we need another flat rock, another garden rock. We haven't made any of the tall rocks yet, so I guess we'll make a couple of the tall rocks too. They can be like pillar stones or something. I don't know, I haven't really thought that far. But the whole premise is, or the whole point is that we got a lot of stone now to really... That takes 60? What? This takes 60? 60 stone to make that? Did I misread that? Can we customize it? Can we make it like mossy? Oh, we can't. That'd be really cool. You can make it like mossy or... I don't know, I guess a different type of rock. That took 60. Why? It's so expensive. Well, I mean... It's not even very big. Well... Don't know what to do about that now then. Why is it so expensive? And why are we missing one of the designs here? That's not designs. How do we put down designs again? Display on ground? That's in the wrong place. I suppose we can use this rock path. Design that we got ages ago from somewhere to help spruce this place up a little bit. No, don't want to wear it. No, stop trying to wear it. What happens if we wear it as face paint? What does that even look like? What the heck? This looks atrocious. How do we take it off? Well, okay. I thought we'd be able to create more rocks and, you know, have much more of a decorating situation going on, but apparently those rocks are damn expensive to make. It cost 60 stone to make such a tiny, tall rock. Why? Why? Well, not sure really what we're going to do in response to that. I guess we'll... I just expected to be decorating more of that stone garden. Well, what to do now then? What should we do to fill up these times? Honestly, maybe the Animal Crossing episode should go down to 20 minutes. Because it's really hard to decorate with things when I don't own anything to decorate. I guess we can look through our Nook shopping app, see if there's anything else which we don't currently have out, which would sort of fit the style of stuff we got going for. The stuff we got, you know, not for sale, on off. Sorry, like things we've sold in the past or catalogued in the past and then sold, which would also be fitting to put outside in decoration somewhere. Probably not a bad idea to just have a glance through, because we haven't done it for a long while. Of course, imagine most of the things we want are definitely things which need to be crafted rather than bought. Apparently you can use a climbing wall, because the back of it, you can use it as like a good divider for things, is what I've heard. Or like a background. That's how I've heard some people use it. I don't know, maybe we can look at, just Google some New Horizons ideas. New Horizons rocks. Rock. I don't want to put rock garden, because rock garden gives me different things than what I wanted. Oh, that's not a bad one. That's a very Japanese style rock garden. I didn't know this bounced when you hovered over it. Oh, this rock sand garden's an interesting idea. Rock garden. I mean, I guess we could put fences down, but now we need to save up more stones if we can get more tall garden rocks, if anything. Oh, this is quite a nice sort of like witchy circle rock garden. Oh, that's an interesting idea. We need a lot of stone for that though. And we need a few more of those gravestones, basically. Oh, I don't want to put the gravestones down because they're something which is exclusive to that island, which Mira now lives on. Yeah, all of these seem like furniture items rather than anything particularly you'd find outside. Very much in the crafting circle. It's stuff we're looking for, I think. But, you know, we're going to look so we can say we tried. A poolside bed potentially fits Audie's area, so might as well buy one, why not? See what else we got. If anything, show me what you really got. Sandcastle. That absolutely fits Audie's area. So I guess we've got some summer decorations. Snow globe, why not? It can be a wintry decoration. Doesn't really make sense outside, but I suppose we can put a snow table down. We can make a snow table and then put it down and figure out what we're doing from there. Rest of these, yeah, and problem with these things, they really don't belong outside, do they? I don't know, I guess we'll have a KK slider concert, why don't we? To round off this episode. Because I don't even know what I'm doing. We can... Why don't we do KK Metal? That's a very, classic meme-like KK slider song. Because people love to show their villagers singing it. Because of how intense it is. In comparison to the other KK slider songs and the Joy-Con drifters, making this a bit difficult. KK Metal. Plus, I'm sure Bruce will like it as well. Seems like his sort of song. Or I guess he's probably more into punk rock or something. Anyway. As this starts up, I'll shut up now. Let's enjoy the musings of KK Sliders. KK Metal. Well, there you go, the intensity of KK Metal. Where KK just shreds in the middle. Although amusingly No! We should have talked to Bruce, I forgot. Amusingly his strumming doesn't get any faster, but anyway, I guess we'll round this up here because, I know, even... very, very unproductive episode of Animal Crossing, but, you know, Animal Crossing is meant to be relaxing and chill, you know? Who needs to be 100% productive all the time anyway? So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, all greatly appreciated. Join my Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. I hope we can see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.